Good morning, Alejandra.
Good morning.
Or good afternoon, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Good afternoon,
Good
Alejandra.
afternoon.
My name is Yosha, and I'm going to be your counselor. According to our intake process, they matched you and I as for your counseling relationship. Um, have you ever come to counseling before or therapy before?
No.
You haven't? So I want to make you aware that anything that we talk about in here is confidential. You can say whatever you want, however you want, and it's just between you and I. I am only required by law that if you say that you want to hurt yourself or someone else, then I have to determine what course of action to take for that, just so that you know. I may just have to disclose that, but other than that, anything else that you say is completely between us. I want to tell you just a little bit more about how counseling will go. We'll meet every couple of weeks, or we'll meet every week, 1 day a week for 50 minutes. And
I don't know if I want to continue.
okay, that's fine. We'll have today's session. It's going to last about 50 minutes, and then we'll see from there. Okay? Alrighty. What brought you in to see us today?
Well, first of all, I was having such a good day today, and I meant to be here on time, really. Um, I had so much things accomplished at work today, and I had done so much. The day was going so well, and then I got on the highway, and sometimes I do this thing that I kind of just wander off. I took the wrong turn, and I got lost, and now I'm late, and the whole thing is ruined now. The whole day is ruined, and today's Monday, so I can't. The whole week is done.
When you
So
say
I'm
that.
really angry about that.
Mm-hmm. So you're angry because you feel like the whole week is ruined,
Yes.
you would say?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because of that wrong turn?
Well, not just that, but what it represents. I'm always doing these things like that, messing up in things.
Well, first off, let me applaud you for even being here. Because when you took that wrong turn, you could have just decided, I'm not going. I'm not going to even deal with this today. But I applaud you that you even made it in today. Congratulations. Congratulations. You said that you felt a little bit angry. Can you explain a little bit more about that to me?
You mean angry because I was going to be late, and I didn't want to be late. I got off work with enough time to make it here in time, and I just, by me being careless, like I sometimes are, just messed it all up.
What do you feel like it messed up?
Well, the day was going well. I was doing everything right, and then, I do this, and I'm late for our first meeting.
So you feel like it messed up our meeting time?
Yes.
Okay. Just so you know, it's okay that you were late today. It's absolutely fine. Um, I am not the clock Nazi, so I'm not gonna hold that against you in any way.
I am.
You are?
Yeah,
You are?
I really want to be on time, and I want people to be on time.
I can absolutely understand that and respect the fact that you like punctuality. Do you find yourself being that way in all areas of your life?
Oh yeah, I do. I do great things at work, and I care about detail, and it's wonderful to be able to do things well.
So it sounds like punctuality is a part of well for you.
That's right.
What else is in well? What else is included in the definition of well?
Well, today, for example, I was able to do PCR. I work in molecular biology, so I was able to do these PCRs that I had been trying before and I couldn't finish it, and now it's all done. And I worked with my coworker, and that's done too, and we did really well together. And that's well.
Good. So being able to work with people, it sounds like,
Yeah.
and being able to complete tasks. Congratulations. It sounds like you had a good day. Really good day.
Except for the wrong exit.
Mm-hmm.
And now, now I'm angry about it, and I feel like that anger is going to follow me through the week.
Tell me why you think it's going to follow. Tell me when you say it's going to follow you through the week, what does that look like? Tell me what that feels like to you.
Well, I'm just gonna, tomorrow morning, hopefully I don't get the wrong exit. Um, I know my anger is gonna make me messed up in my PCRs, and I'm not gonna be talking with my coworkers as pleasantly. I actually don't want to talk to anybody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we've talked a little bit about your anger. Is that how you want to feel, or what would you want to feel instead?
I just don't know what I want.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So do you would you or do you like feeling angry?
Who likes feeling angry?
So if you could replace that anger with something else, what would it be?
I would like to feel calm.
You would like to feel calm, okay? And what else?
Maybe not be so hard on myself.
Mm.
Sometimes I'm really hard on myself. I think that I put pressure on myself.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think you put such pressure on yourself?
Um, because I think that if I don't do things well, people won't like me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's important for people to like you.
Well, it's my coworkers, it's my therapist. You're trying to be part of um, those people around you, and so I don't want to fail them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can I say, and hopefully this will let some of the pressure off, but this is a non-judgmental environment. So you can take me off of the list of people that may judge you and feeling pressure because of that. Is that okay with you to take me off of that list?
I can try.
Okay. Um, and as far as other people are concerned, maybe we can work toward a little bit more of knowing how to not feel so much pressure. Would you like that? Would that help you feel more calm?
Yes, if I can do that, I think so.
Okay, okay. One of the focuses and one of the things that we will do in our time together is to be able to set some goals for you and work towards those goals. What we just mentioned as far as being more calm and having the pressure taken off to feel light and those types of things. To just kind of examine that and see if we can set some goals around it to help you be more calm and not feel that pressure. Okay?
I actually work well with goals. When I have goals for myself at work, I'm very diligent in working towards those goals.
Uh-huh. Oh, good. So then you'd like to be able to work to have some goals set here?
Yeah, that can be good.
Good, good. So having goals makes you feel successful. And being diligent, it sounds like. What else makes you feel successful?
Well, if I have goals and I fail, then I feel the opposite.
Mm-hmm,
Completely worthless.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And so then it sounds like that feeling of, or that, as you called it, fail. It sounds like that fail kind of seeps into every other part of your life. Would you say that's true?
Could you repeat that?
You said that whenever if you have a goal and you fail, then it makes you feel worthless. So that fail, you feel like seeps into the other
Yeah,
parts of your
because
life.
nobody likes to fail.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
don't like failure.
Sure. Do you think we could possibly wrap a goal around that feeling of failure? Do you think?
Um, I guess.
Hmm. What do you think? How would that? How would how would having a goal around that failure look to you?
Mm, it doesn't look like anything right now.
Well,
Would you help me understand maybe a better state of mind that I can have?
oh sure, absolutely. Um, Earlier this morning, whenever or this afternoon, or when we first began speaking, you said that your whole day might be ruined, or the rest of your night, and possibly the entire week might be ruined. Here's what I see by that one failure or that one mistake. Here's what I see is that you made that mistake, but you still came. Just the fact that you are here means that you did not that failure did not influence the rest of at least our session together and our time together. You were able to make it here. You were able to meet some pretty good people, right? I was able to meet a pretty good person. And so it didn't influence the entire night. Just the fact that, you know, it didn't have as large, the fact that you were late doesn't matter to me. So
It's
it's maybe
true.
not as
Not as bad as I make it to be.
initially you think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are there other times that you possibly feel, or that you've possibly felt like something might happen or might be messed up, and then you were able to find success in those times, or things didn't go as crazy as they could have?
They usually do.
They usually do.
Mm.
Give me another example then.
Um, for example, when I applied for this position,
Hmm.
I had really good expectations about what I would be able to learn. And then when I met with my PI and realized the things I was going to be doing, I knew right then that this was going to be horrible, and it has been.
It's horrible.
Yes.
Your job.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm not, this is not what I expected at all.
Hmm. And you said earlier today, though, that although it's not what you expected, that you have had some accomplishments, right?
I do my job,
Hmm.
but what I'm doing is not what I thought I was going to be doing.
Hmm. 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 Is there a way that you can begin to do what you thought you would be doing on your job?
No.
There's not. Hmm. Okay. So maybe we'll write down also, do you think that you can put a goal around that?
I could, but my goal is to finish as quickly as I can and go back to my country.
Ah, where are you from? What country?
France.
France. France. Okay. What brought you here to the States?
The job.
Mm-hmm.
Postdoc.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Postdoctorate. How wonderful.
It could have been.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I want us to be able to talk about those things a bit more. Um, I would love for us to go ahead and kind of schedule um, a few or another time for us to meet next week. We're coming up on the end of our 50 minutes here. And so I'd love for us to schedule a time for next week. And also, I noticed that you said you were talking about how angry you had gotten. I'd like to give for us to do at least one exercise. It's a deep breathing exercise. Are you familiar?
I hate breathing.
You hate breathing?
I cannot stand staying still and breathing.
Okay, okay. Well, we don't have to worry about that. Is there anything else that if you get angry, you feel like you might, would you say count to 10?
It doesn't work for me.
Okay, okay. Well, for next time, I want us to think about at least one thing that you can do whenever you're angry, so that whenever you can do that to kind of help bring yourself down, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we have our time scheduled for next week, and I'll see you then.
See you then.
You're so silly.